So we're here at the Japanese Tea Garden in San Francisco, and you know, just with this tranquility, it's sunk in because we've been driving for days and days, and now we've kind of settled down a little bit. That we just drove how many miles?
Like 3,000 miles.
3,000 miles, and I think it was 32 Superchargers.
Yep.
We got some good questions from people, from viewers. So one question was, did you talk to a lot of Tesla owners on the way?
Right. In the middle of the country, there really aren't that many, which is sad because, I mean, it's a lot of great solar area, but no, we haven't met too many in the middle of the country. When we got closer to the coast, we met a lot more awesome, friendly people.
They're super friendly, fun to talk to. Yeah. So once we pulled into California, especially, we've just been talking to tons of people. Another question we got was, how long do we spend at Superchargers? Because we've been rating them, but we haven't really been talking about how long we sit at them.
So usually we'll spend about 20 to 40 minutes at the Supercharger, depending on how far we've come and how far we have to go.
Right. Sometimes as little as like 10 minutes.
Right. Sometimes it's just to make us feel better. I mean, like we could have gotten to the next one, but we wanted to feel better or have more charge when we got there.
And it's kind of it's a tapered charge, right? So it's faster. As soon as you pull in on a low tank, you charge fast.
Very fast.
And then when you get to about 70-80%, then it slows down a little bit because it doesn't want to hurt your batteries. So you get the most bang for the buck earlier on in the charge.
Right.
But yeah, it's 30 minutes is the average.
Right. And we haven't been using like all of our battery power. I don't think we've gotten lower than about 19%, which if you do the math is about like 45 miles of like extra range if we were in some emergency or something like that, which is really good. I mean, my car usually I'll refill when I only have like 20 miles to go, you know.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
So another thought just occurred to me is we've been driving like 80 miles an hour across the country, and then we got to San Francisco, and as soon as you pull into the city,
you stop. And then you go and then you stop. It's a completely different driving experience. I mean, for 99% of the country, we were just in autopilot, literally, and just flying across the countryside. And now, yesterday we had to drive like 15 miles. Took us like an hour.
Right. I mean, there's bikes everywhere.
Right.
And there's pedestrians everywhere. Do you think that you can? I mean, we haven't done too much autopilot in the city.
Right. I mean, it's just so different from driving across the country where there's nothing to really worry about. I don't know. We should give it a shot.
Yeah, I mean, you do have to be a lot more alert too, because pedestrians don't care. Like, pedestrians just want to walk across the street, and they have the right of way. So, you got to be much more alert, and things, go at a slower pace. It's nice having the power, though.
That's true.
There's many times when you really have to get over fast,
right?
And you can get over fast.
And in San Francisco, I mean, the hills are just they're so steep. I've never seen hills this steep, even in Boston. And I mean, having the power to just accelerate up the hill from a stop is crazy. You see some of the other cars, and they really struggle going uphill.
Oh yeah, I was in a cab last night, and the cabbie, when we hit some of those things, was just, I saw his foot, it was floored, and the car is just, it's a small four-seater, and it was just, and when he gets to the top, he's like got a dilemma because he's got to come to a stop, but he would like to keep going to keep the inertia going. It's hard on cars here.
Yeah.
They just wear out quickly.
Yeah, but the Tesla seems to take it all in stride.
Yeah, you don't even feel like when you step on the accelerator here going up a hill, the car's just like, sure, whatever you want.
Right.
It's fun. So here we are at the Japanese Tea Garden. Jesse is going to now attempt to climb this bridge. Is it hard? Walk down the other side. Alright, let's see how easy it is to walk down. What time is it?
I guess a broken sundial doesn't tell you what time of day any day.
It's not right twice a day?
No.
Alright, so I've read every Shakespeare quote here, and there's nothing about electric cars.
Yeah, he lived hundreds of years ago. They didn't have even regular cars.
But I thought you could quote anything of Shakespeare. There's no electric cars here.
I'm sure there's something that, could relate.
I've read them all. There's nothing. So you can see that we're in a parking garage with low ceilings, and when the X opens its falcon wing doors, it senses that there's something above it, and it senses that it can't do a full open, and so it opens partially, still enough for you to get in and out, but this way it won't hit. And in fact, in this case, it probably could have gone all the way up, but I guess it was playing it safe. So a few updates ago, I think it was 2 or 3, you would hit the fob once and all the doors would close. Now you hit the fob once and it just locks the car. It was supposed to close all the doors, so why did you change that, Tesla? I liked it. There's a new setting. I don't know if it's new. New to me. New setting to me. Close all doors with key fob. It has been off, so now it's on. So now, let me see. So, sorry Tesla. You're always ahead of me. So now, hit the fob once. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Tesla. So as you can see, as the door opens, it stops shy of hitting the pipes. Even though I really don't think it would have hit the pipes anyway, but it's just playing it safe. So here's the California Academy of Sciences we're about to go into. That looks cool over there. Earthquake. You excited? We're about to enter the rainforest.
It's pretty exciting.
Did you think you could enter a rainforest in San Francisco?
I could have. I had a sinking suspicion.
You did?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I had no idea there'd be a line.
So we're about to go up to the roof. This is a green roof, so we're gonna find our way up there. So we found the sign for the living roof, and that's where we're headed to next. So we're about to take the elevator up to the living roof. In we go. After being in the warm rainforest, coming out to the roof is a bit of a chill. Wow. This is a roof of a building. It is truly living. There's plants, there's birds, there's skylights. Look at those cool skylights, letting in all that natural light. And look at all those solar panels.
So there's this awning that runs around the whole building, and if you can see, there's 2 stripes of awning that are solar panels. I wonder why they only did 2 stripes. It seems like they could have done more. Alright, so we're here on the living roof of the California Academy of Sciences Museum, and it's beautiful. So this is how they do it.
Wow, so concrete, plastic, polystyrene, vinyl, plastic, polypropylene, soil, and then biodegradable tray with soil and plants.
It's a lot of plastic. Interesting.
You know that 1/6 of all the energy consumed in the US goes to cooling the buildings? If we had more of these green roofs, we could save billions of dollars. So most roofs just shed all the water that fall on them, and so the water just runs off. This building retains 98% of the rainwater right here on the roof. If you are coming to San Francisco Central Park, you really should come to the California Academy of Sciences. It's not cheap, it's $35 a ticket, but just for me, the price of admission to this roof alone is worth it, not to mention the aquarium, the rainforest, so I would plan to spend a few hours here if you're coming to San Francisco. Beautiful. Okay, we're driving north out of the city, and we're crossing over, what's this bridge that we're crossing over? This is the San Francisco Oakland Bay Bridge, and we're going over to the Oakland side of the bay. We're going to swing south down to the Fremont Tesla factory. I'm getting really excited here. They tell you to wear closed-toe shoes, no sleeveless shirts. Make sure you do those things. You don't want to get there and then find out you can't get in for your tour.
That's an X and some S's. So we just saw a truck full of X's and S's on its way to happy people everywhere. Woohoo! We have made it.
I am so excited. We're here at the Fremont Tesla factory. We're about to go in for our tour at 3 o'clock. As you can see, there's just Tesla after Tesla charging here at the charging station. X's, S's everywhere you look. We just came out of the Tesla factory tour, and I just gotta say thank you so much, Kim, who was our tour guide. What an incredible tour it was. It wasn't that we saw all these secrets that were going on in the factory, it's that we saw awesomeness. I mean, the factory is clean. They eat right next to where they build the cars. The factory's full of friendly people that are hardworking, making these awesome cars, and we left with the sense that Tesla is just growing and growing. Their lines are getting bigger, there's more robots. I mean, there's hundreds of robots in there making clean, sustainable cars. It's incredible, it's insane. If you get a chance to come to this factory, please do it. It is so awesome.